This is a young woman who had her teeth disfigured in an automobile accident probably 10 years before I saw her, and this is a very recent treatment. So you're going to see the before picture that we have here, and you see the irregularities of the gum line, you see the size,
not a nice looking
the
smile.
shape of the bridge work that's done there. I mean, this lady came out of having a beautiful smile, pretty lady, and now all of a sudden she's in this situation. So how do you do this? Well, you do it with a laser, because if you can't laser gum sculpt this, then you're going to send them off to another specialist for some time. I can do it the same appointment.
So everything's done under one roof?
Everything is done under one roof,
okay,
with incredible technology, incredible advances in technology. So then, with this lady, I'm resculpting the gum line, I am repositioning the bone, I am repositioning the teeth to the golden proportion, I am refixing her entire bite, and look at this, the before and after. Beautiful. Now, I'll tell you a couple of things about this. One is that when her sister saw her, and this brought tears to their eyes, when her sister saw her, she had tears in her eyes saying, "You look just like you did before the accident." Now that is powerful stuff.
That looks like a mother-daughter. It doesn't look like the same person.
I know. It's like 10 years, 20 years younger. Okay, do we have time for another one?
Okay, we have,
okay.
Yes,
I mean,
one more.
I'll go through it fairly quickly, but here's a man that came in and had been at my office a few times and finally decided he wanted to do this particular treatment. Now, as you can see, he's a confident guy. This is a very successful man, and he came in because he wanted to change his smile. Now, this man went to the United States Military Academy at West Point. He played basketball there. He's 6 feet 8 inches tall. He's a big presence. He's in Silicon Valley where I am. He's a very successful man. But he wanted to change something, and he wanted to do this probably all of his life. Finally, he comes in, and look at this after.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
it's a big difference.
What an incredible difference. And, again, this wasn't just a simple case of changing a few teeth.
He looks less serious as a person.
Before,
right.
Yes, and I think he looks very professional.
Just a well-put-together guy?
Absolutely. He'd be in the magazines.
Yeah.
He may already be.
So what does he say? So he just has more confidence. He already had confidence, you say.
Well, obviously,
he's just smiling more. Is that what's going on?
He's smiling more, and he told me, and this is a very family-oriented man, and he said that his family, friends, the church, his business associates, the clients, everybody, his reaction. I told him, this guy's already very confident, and so we're just putting him at such a high level. It's just incredible. But what he said was that it comes back to me, Dr. Smith, because you said it would. And he called me one day and said that. He says, I want to thank you so much for doing my teeth, that you were right, you know, because I tell people.
It comes back to you, you said. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I tell my patients how to watch people react to them after this treatment's been done. And they do it. And you can tell. Some people will say, oh, how beautiful. Others won't because they feel it's not socially acceptable. But you can see by their reaction. You've got to know from inside out what they're seeing from outside in. And they're seeing beauty, whether it's a man or a woman. And so this man got that. And he said, it's incredible how people that have known me all my life and how they look at me and react to me
today. They treat him differently.
Well,
I guess they would. I guess they would.
Maybe so. But it's a very subtle change. But like I say, in all of this, the teeth look obvious, but the major changes are very subtle. They're emotional. And they're really life-changing.
Okay, one more. Final message.
Well, final message is, and every picture has a great life story behind it, but these are just some before and afters. You can see this woman had worn chipped teeth, and then the beautiful aesthetic change afterwards. Now look at how pretty and healthy and happy.
That is a sexy look. Very pretty woman.
She's a stunning woman. That's the issue. You don't have to be a movie star. It can happen right in your hometown. Here's another young lady, and very, very pretty. And her teeth were, prior to her wedding, she wanted to get her teeth fixed, and they were a little crooked, and she didn't want to go through the Invisalign or whitening that we can do. And so we did instant orthodontics using the ceramic veneers.
So those are veneers.
To align the teeth, and look at how pretty, how
so
cute.
You say she's getting married. A lot of people go to you for special occasions?
Yes.
They want to look good in the pictures.
Yes. And again, it goes back to what I've been saying. It's an emotional issue. It isn't just coincidental that it's because they're getting married. This is one of the biggest times in their life, the biggest celebration of their life. this is the biggest emotional time of their life. Here's a beautiful woman before and after. She had some worn yellow teeth, and look at the beautiful...
Oh, you know, in the before, a pretty smile.
Yes.
But now a world-class smile.
It is. It's absolutely...
I'm sold now.
Well, and...
I was skeptical. You know, going into this interview, the way you talk, it sounds like one big exaggeration after another. But looking at the photos, these are... I mean, nobody can argue that these are dramatic.
Well, thank you. I'm blessed to be able to present this to you. I'm blessed to have the patience in my practice.
So you've got that talent. You've got it. You're one of the guys that has it.
Well, it's come to be that,
okay.
And I'm very, very pleased and happy about it. And I'll just show you one more quick. This is just a before and after, but here's a pretty woman, confident woman, and just think about what we did, and here's the after. Now, she has beautiful lips, beautiful after. But again, it's the symmetry, it's the gums, the teeth. It makes them look more
sophisticated, each one of these people.
People take them very seriously.
Final message, by the way, somebody watching this and they don't like their smile for whatever reason.
Yes.
What do you say to them?
Well, I say just come on into my office, because we'll sit down and...
You meet with them?
I meet with them, we'll do an analysis. And that analysis is all the diagnostic tools that we need to do work up a treatment plan, and I'll give them my recommendations for treatment. And they don't have to be a movie star. They don't have to be wealthy.
So regular people are doing this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, and these are wonderful people, and they're hardworking. They're out working every day, and they have all the issues of life with family, friends, commitments. But this is one area of their life, finally, that they're spending on themselves. They are finally doing what they've always wanted to do. And the results, like I say, are stunning. I have never had anyone who wasn't overjoyed that they did it.